Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back. What is up with my hand? My wrist just started hurting for no reason. Well, that's fine. Okay, we are gonna continue the wings. Now, this was the first or the second one we made. So this is the good one. Yeah, hello Kim. Yeah, this is the second eagle wing I made. This is the attempt at the opposite side because we made it sided. It looks very different on the other side, which means that I need a left wing and a right wing, which means I have to do this one in reverse. And it's quite complicated. So yeah, it's been interesting. I know I've already miscounted several things, but it is hard. It's probably the hardest thing. I didn't have to deal with it with the smaller birds, because I could just, it was easy to do it backwards for the smaller wings. But it's so much harder for this one because I'm actually doing like fancy stitches. Like somewhat fancy stitches. Okay, what am I doing? We're gonna do, where did I end? Okay, I think I need to do the little picot here. How is your day going? Have you been making stuff today? Or just chilling today? Oh my goodness. Alright, yarn? Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't finish the slip stitch. We just grab the yarn and call it there. Okay. And then I need to get 4? Haven't gotten nearly enough done. Oh no! Having to get the Mind Flayer Power published tonight. Nice! How close are you to finishing it? Is it just like the little tweaks that you gotta do? All the last minute checking and double checking and triple checking? Friend came over and I was distracted making a couple hundred stickers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I made yay stickers. Yay stickers, but yeah, that wasn't the plan, I'm guessing. Just a few more photos needed for the pattern. Okay, nice. I keep myself from making a bunch of changes. Yeah. I mean, just go for it and then see how it goes. He looks super cool. The little tentacle things on his little face are super cool. Oh my goodness. He's a fun little bad guy. They're fun little bad guys. Alright, I need to do one here, I think. Let's see here. Where is this stitch? I think it goes right there. 1, 2, 3. This retirement is having a retirement party. Aww. Fun and irreverent stickers for the occasion. That's fair. That's very fair. I mean, stickers. A lot of people enjoy stickers right now, so yeah, stickers are fun. Lots of people enjoy stickers. They'll be nice little gifts for people to enjoy and take with them after the party. Goodness. But yet, retiring after 25 years at some place. My goodness. That is quite the accomplishment. That is quite the accomplishment. One, 2, 3, 4, and we just do those 3. I can only imagine the amount of patience. Yeah? I mean, you're working with the same people for... I mean, you probably have some people coming and going, but relatively same management, same... A lot of the same people, probably. Still there. Yeah. That's cool, though. That's very cool. Make sure she stays busy after retirement so she doesn't lose her mind. Worked for a small software company that long, but Microsoft is a lot more corporate. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that there's a lot of not necessarily nitpicking that goes on, but like there's a very like formatted way to do things. And yeah, it probably could get tedious. And yeah, not less than fun. Less than fun. What is that? 1, 2. Take a year off, then maybe start up a small business. Oh, nice! Might write a children's book. Ooh! Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. That's super cool. And yeah, I mean that's a nice little like retirement job because it you can pick your hours. You can pick your hours and you don't have to depend on anything else. You can just do whatever you feel like, whatever you feel up to doing, which is quite nice. I mean, editing is, I would imagine that editing would be like a kind of nice job because like I would think that you could probably find ways to like pick and choose what type of projects you do to some extent. I mean, if editing is like your full job and you're working for a company, they probably just give you jobs to do. But if you're your own editor type of thing, then you get to pick your own stuff a little bit more, which is quite nice. Quite nice. I mean, it's also like applicable to like lots of different types of jobs. So like if she wanted to do editing for like a journal or some or a article or a journal or newspaper, she could probably pick that up pretty easily. 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to figure out. I don't know if we're getting storms tonight. We might get storms tonight. So we'll see. If I just randomly disappear, we'll just blame a storm. Also, if you hear noise in the background, one of my neighbors is currently mowing. There may be some random sounds in the background. Or it could be the quails, because they're also going crazy in the next room over. Oh goodness, they're crazy. Alright, let's see here. So, how semi-symmetrical do these wings look? They don't look terrible. Don't look terrible. They definitely don't look terrible. So I can kind of see that. I'm going to try to use my little hook as a little pointer. So we can kind of see that here, it like started out at the same length between these two, but then like right around here, I think I did fewer stitches. Like this one is very much a gradient that goes from short stitches to long stitches up there. But down here it's just long stitches and then it's just poof short stitches and then short stitches all the way around. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because what are these? These are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this one? 1. I can't even read my stitches. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, those are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, I did a lot of sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's right about here, which would be like right about here that I started doing. Oh. You know what? How many did I have over here? Did I have 4? Did I have 3? Oh my goodness, it is very rainy outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had 4. So if I had, probably say we had 4 for like a good, almost just short of half. And then we had 5 for probably like 6 rows. And then the rest of it was 6s. Okay. I didn't realize I had that many 6s. Alrighty. And then how about for width? How is the width here? That's actually pretty good. They're pretty spot on with each other. Yeah, you can kind of see just right here that the bottom one is extends a little bit further down, although you guys can't because contrast. You can kind of see that it's it does, yeah. Still. Alrighty, so which one is which? Oh dear. Okay, this one is the good one. So this one's the good one. So we need to redo this wing. Okay, we're gonna make another wing. We're gonna try to make another wing. And I think... Okay, so... I have to start with... So when I made this one, we started at the corner and then worked our way over. But for this one, we're gonna start here and work our way over. Yay. Alrighty. Which means I need to make another 30-something chain stitches. Whoops, why did that move? Oh, there is absolutely a thunderstorm going on outside. My goodness. If I disappear, it was a thunderstorm. I know, Rice Cake. It's downpouring, isn't it? Probably sounds terrible over there, huh, Bubba's? Good, Mr. Rice Cake. Alrighty, so I need to do 30 stitches. So 1, or chains, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, now I need to go another 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, then we do 1, 2, we do the picot, and wait. No, I do not need to do the picot. Okay, so we only need to do 1 extra. And now I can start going down. So that's 1, 2, 3. We're basically doing Tunisian crochet for the wings. They give a very nice little pattern for it. What is that? 5. I need to get 13 on here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right. And now that we have 13 on there, we go into this last one, which is going to be the stitch. And then we go all the way up through all of these. Just 2 at a time. 2 at a time. Two and 2 and 2. There we go. All right, now we get to do... Okay, where's my numbers? I counted these yesterday. All right, 13, 12, 12, 9, 11s, 5, 10s, and then 9 through single. All right, so now we need to do a bunch of 12s, or 2 12s really. So we're just gonna grab 1, 2, and what I'm doing is I am going in the sides of these stitches. We'll see if this... Okay, there we go. So I'm just going in this little itty bitty thing right here. I'm gonna try to pull that. So there's that little bit right there. That's the one that I am going into. They're just right along this little ridge. I kind of have to pull them up, otherwise my hook doesn't go in them. If there's a loop, you can make a stitch. that is pretty much all I do, is I just find a loop and make a stitch. Yeah. Oh my sweet golly goodness. Is it raining inside? The screen is very wet. I think it's raining inside. How about we close a window? Very squeaky window. I know, Rice Cake. You don't like thunderstorms and you want to hide under the bed. You will not fit under the bed with your cone, though, buddy. Alright, what is that? 7. Boom. Man. I mean, I do have ice cream. I could just end stream and just go sit on my porch and watch the thunderstorm and eat ice cream. Oh my goodness. That's what us kids used to do whenever there was a thunderstorm. It was just like our family tradition. We would get ice cream and we would sit on the front porch anytime there's a thunderstorm. Even if it was in the middle of dinner, we'd be like, oh, there's a thunderstorm! And our parents would be like, okay, fine, you can go get the ice cream. We'll just finish dinner afterwards. Oh my goodness. Or we would just shovel the food in our mouths and then, like, just throw everything on top of the dishwasher or, like, on the counter above the dishwasher and then put all the refrigerator stuff away after dinner, and then we would go get ice cream and go sit on the porch. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. So nice. So nice. Maybe I should text a picture of my siblings. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because, you know... Okay, but I need the lightning. I can't see. I need to see the lightning. Okay, well, that'll be fine. Okay, where is my sibling thing? Let's see here. Let's go here. Let's do... Who's up for ice cream on the porch? Let's see here. Lightning. Where's the lightning? There we go. Fun times with siblings. Oh my goodness, camera, can we focus? Can we focus, please? Oh, twould be nice. Absolutely wonderful. Does anybody else have any fun traditions that you do with family sometimes? Oh my goodness. Those storms, I think were so much fun. We would just have like the random conversations too sometimes. It was wonderful. I mean, occasionally we would get like the which ice cream is better. Or hot dogs a sandwich. It's pineapple pizza actually pizza. Spaghetti pizza actually pizza. I love spaghetti pizza. Spaghetti pizza was wonderful. And yes, pineapples belong on pizza. You can fight me over it. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Pineapples are wonderful. Pineapples are absolutely wonderful food. Oh, I think the cat downstairs got spooked and ran away from the window. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Oh, what's going on Discord? Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Oh no. Poor Moon. All the cat shenanigans. All the cat shenanigans. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rice cake. It's been a week. It's been a week since you got neutered. You only have 3 days left, and then we can have the cone come off. 3 more days. That's all it takes, buddy. And then you'll have free reign of the room again. And then hopefully it'll just be a couple more months, and then I could start introductions between all of the cats and each other, and that'll be great. Okay, so we did 2 12s. I think I need 9 rows of 11 now. Yes, 9 rows of 11. So we're gonna skip that first one. Oh my goodness, it smells like rain! Oh, this is lovely. Oh, and there's a cool breeze. Oh, this is so wonderful. It has been so hot today. It was very hot today. And I felt like I was melting. Let's see here. Where am I at today? I am at 24,600 steps today. And every single one of those 24,600 was outside. Oh my goodness. Maybe a couple hundred were inside steps, but that's too many. Too many outside steps. Twas quite a lot. That's okay though. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is, yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be another 23 to 24,000 step day. All right, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's 1 of 9. One of 9. And then, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. There we go. Okay, and now we need to go right here. Also, if anyone is also trying to count and my counting messes you up, I can count mentally. I could try to count internally and not out loud if that would help. Just let me know if I am bugging ya. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a cat again. Who is it? Is that Pumpkin? I think it's Pumpkin. Computer? Why are we opening Zoom? Why are we opening Zoom? I did not request that you open Zoom. My computer just likes to randomly open Zoom, apparently. I don't know why. It just decides, you want to Zoom. I have not used Zoom in years. Maybe I could just uninstall it from my computer. Maybe I just make it go away completely. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. Alrighty. Go there. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh dear. That sounds like sirens. That can't be good. I do hope people are okay. Oh boy, they're getting closer. I don't like that. Alright, there's that 11. That should be 3 rows of 11. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot of counting for these rows. Lots of counting. Wait, where are my... Oh, these. Right there. Oh, here come the sirens. What are they? That would be a fire truck. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Alrighty. There's that. Those and those and those. I was thinking the other day, potentially the next bird we make, I'm thinking it might be a goldfinch. Because I was just like watching some birds and some goldfinches flew by. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. The little goldfinches. They're so pretty. They're beautiful little birds. I mean, I could do like a purple finch or a house finch as well. They have like a little bit of red on them. The purple finches have like more red, and then the house finches have like a little bit of red. They're mostly brown with a little bit of red, and then the purple finches are mostly red with a little bit of brown. So I could do purple finches. I could do the goldfinches. I don't know if I have the right colors for goldfinches, actually. I still need to see if I have a yellow for the beak of the bald eagle. Because I also need to look at the colors for the female goldfinch, because the male goldfinches are the ones that are like bright gold with the bold black. And then the females are almost like a olive color, or like a, it's more like a, almost like a greenish yellow. They're also super pretty. But yeah, the males have the bright yellow, and then the females are a little bit duller. A little bit duller, but still super pretty. So they would be quite fun to do. But that means that I need to get those specific colors, and I don't think I have the right yellow for them. I need to get more fluff anyways, so I'm gonna go yarn shopping at some point here soon. Oh dear. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, I guess. Oh, that's sad. I'm not gonna get any cats to come to my outdoor feeder tonight. Usually, if it's raining or if there's a storm, none of the outdoor, or fewer outdoor cats stop by. I'm guessing none of them like the rain either. They don't find it worth it to go out. The poor cats. All the poor cats. Although once either Mellow or Rice Cake is chill with beans and pumpkin, I'll have a spare room and I'll be able to get one of the stray cats to be indoors cats to become oh my goodness, to become an indoor cat. Begin the process of indoorification. Yeah. Something like that. How many rows have I done? I've probably not done 9 rows yet. We'll have to count, because that would be 3, so I need 11 rows. And then that'll be as many rows as I need. Okay. I can do that. Don't think I've reached 11 rows yet. Go. Probably not gonna get this wing completely finished, but we'll see. We shall see how far we get. So, I mean, it has gotten easier to do it. Now that I kind of know what I'm doing, somewhat know what I'm doing. I do it, and then I forget, and then I do it again, and we just go for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we only need one more row. Cool, cool, cool. One more row, and then we decrease it down to 10 stitches in a row. So we just need one more row with 11. Yay! And then we have to do 5 rows of 10. And then after those 5 rows of 10, then we decrease by 1 each row until we get down to a single stitch. There's that one, and then there's that one. Okay, and then we'll go here. 1. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, the sweet pumpkin. Pumpkin was being a snuggle bug today. When I got home from work, he He literally jumped into my arms. He was just like, your arms are mine. This is my sitting spot. I was trying to put my stuff away from my cooler, and he just kept on like playfully pawing at me, and like I would like pet him for like a hot second, and then I would start to take my hand away, and then he would paw at me again, and so then I would pet him again. And then like anytime I tried to take my hands away, he would just paw at me to like try to bring my hands back to him. And then eventually he just stood up and then just walked right into my arms, and I was like, oh, okay. So I swapped him over so he was just sitting in one arm, and I was putting away the other stuff in the other arm. I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why do I have 10? I don't want 10. Do I want 10? Wait. Yes. Yes, I want 10. I want 5 rows of 10. That is what I want. I'm not at 9 yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that was 1 row of 10, I believe. I do believe that that was 1 row of 10. Also, Kim, if you were still here, is this Tunisian crochet or is this something different? Because I thought it was somewhere between like a treble or double crochet, just like 15 million of them. Or like the connected double or triple crochet, just having 10 of them instead of just like 2 or 3. But then someone mentioned that it was like Tunisian crochet, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if the connected or the connected double crochet is really just Tunisian crochet, just with 2 stitches instead of like 15 million. And then this is just basically Tunisian crochet. Is I don't know. It might be. It might be. I don't know what stitches are. I just use loops and go for it. Several different Tunisian types of stitches. Okay. Because, I mean, that would make sense because you have, like, 15 loops on your hook, which is definitely, like, sort of like Tunisian crochet because you definitely have several loops. It's, like, somewhere between, like, crocheting and knitting. It's just a cross between everything. I don't know what I do. I just do it. It's fine. This is why I could never make a pattern, because I just find a loop and I go for it. I just know the shape that I want and see if going into a particular loop gets me said shape that I want. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. All right, how many was that? I think that, so I need to have 16 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 2 more. 2 more rows. 2 more rows. There is thunder far away into the rumbling through the sky. Oh, I'm smacking my head. Okay, that hurt. Not really. I just bumped my camera with my head. Did it move stuff? No, it did not. Okay. Maybe it bumped it a little bit. That's okay. Oh, it stopped raining. It's just little bits of rain. That's okay. We needed rain. I think supposedly we have a little bit more than the average amount of rain that we get, but it still felt super dry. Like it's been like we'll have like several days of like lots of rain, and then there'll be like a couple weeks of nothing, and then there'll be like a bunch of rain, and then it'll be like nothing. But it's still been like super humid, so it's like it's just sticky. Sticky and gross. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that was 10. So now I need one more row of 10. And then we can start doing, taking out one stitch each time. By taking out one stitch at a time, that just means that I go into one less loop each time. I don't do like any specific decreases, I just skip one of these side stitches. And that seems to work. Seems to work. Just like it worked whenever I was increasing the stitches. It worked to go into the very last stitch on a different side. It worked for that. And so for this one, I just don't go into, oh no, stitches, don't leave me. Don't go places. I need you to stay on the hook until I do the loops. It would be nice. It would be, nope, that's 3. I need 2. 2, 2, and 2. Alright, so now I pretty much just skip this very top one and I just go into the second one. So I should have 9 stitches now, or 9 loops. Well, technically I'll have 10 loops, and then I go into the stitch, but I don't count the first loop or the last, or going into the last stitch. So I go into 9 of these side stitches, and then, so I should have 9, not including this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And then I go into the stitch that this is going to be the row for. There's that, and there is, whoops, that. Okay, and now we're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go into this one. There we go. And then we just go 2 at a time. 2 and 2 and 2. 2 and 2 and 2. Alright, we skip that top one. So now I should have 7. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, that's not the side stitch. That was a full stitch. 4, 5, and 7. And then we'll go here and do that one. 1, 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. All right, now we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and then we will go into this stitch. There we go. There's that. All right, now we have 5. So we're pretty much just decreasing every single one of these rows now. That's pretty much what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll go here. There we go. Now we should have 4. Wait, is this one? Yes, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I did not pull the yarn through. There we go. That's 4. So now we go here. There's all of those. Now we should have 3. Oops, come on, yarn. Work with me. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, come on, yarn. I don't know why I have so many chain stitches left. All right, we have 2. It's 1 and 2. Here, 2 and 2 and 2. Now we have 1. So now we just have 1. And then I'm gonna do a, we're gonna do 1 more with this one. So it's pretty much like a double crochet at this point. And then I'm gonna do a half double crochet. Half double. And then we'll do a single. And then I guess I'll just end it with a slip stitch, question mark. And we'll end it with a single. Do a couple of chains. There we go. Okay. No, because that doesn't look right. I don't like... No. No, no, no. Okay, where's that single? Is this one the single? Yes, that one was the single. Oh wait, no, that one was 2. Okay, so this one needs to be the single. So we're going to do the single here. 2 and 2. And then we're going to do a half double here. Okay, come on, yarn. Yarn! Work with me! Half double. And then a single. And then I might just do, yeah, I think we are just going to do a slip stitch here. Let's do a little slip stitch just to attach that. And then I'm going to do a couple of chains. And then I can snip a clip this because, so for our other wing, usually, so for the other wing, we did it where, let me see here, I think it's this one. So if we start, we do the, I actually started on this side. Yeah, this side. So for this wing, we're able to start on this side. We do the chains to go all the way across, and then we started doing the small ones. We did the small ones going all the way across, And then we did the feathers, so we did the feathers going all the way across to this side. We ended up here. And then we did a single row of crochets going all the way across as like a little finish. But because... Oh, I dropped it on the floor. That's fine. For this one, we started here. We did the chains all the way across, and then we start at the big side, and we work our way down to the small side. Now, I could either do it where I do a single row of stitches going all the way across, and then I would have to attach back to here at the tip in order to go down the feathers down here. Or I could just cut it here, go back to here, do a single row of stitches going all the way across, and then go right into the feathers, and then start doing the feathers. And that's what I'm going to do, because I think that's better to have it connected that way than having it disconnected other places. So, where'd my yarn go? Here's my yarn. I'm all sorts of discombobulated today. That's fine. Where are we at? We're barely at an hour. Okay, let's see. We'll see how much we get through this. Alrighty, so we're pretty much just gonna we're gonna find our chain stitch, and we're just gonna do single crochets all the way across. And I can actually hide this end inside of these stitches here. It would be quite lovely if I can hide those stitches in there. Or the tail. I can hide the tail. I might even be able to hide those other tails as well, if I do it right. If I were to do it right, could probably do it. We'll see. Oh, my nail has a little fray. Okay. Oh, the pumpkin. Oh, I wonder if the groundhog is out. Groundhog is out. I don't see the groundhog. I was wondering if the groundhog came out and that's what Pumpkin's watching. But I don't see the groundhog out there. Don't see the groundhog. There's a little groundhog nest, like, in a little field that's, like, right next to my house. And there was 2 baby groundhogs. I've only seen one for a while, though. It makes me kind of sad. I hope the other guy just kind of moved out, figured somewhere else, and this is the one that decided to stay. Because I also haven't seen, like, a mama groundhog. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh my goodness, they were super cute, though. They would play in the field, like, they would wrestle. I found out groundhogs can climb fences. There's just a groundhog chilling on the chain link fence the one day, and I was like, oh, I guess you can climb fences. Like, I guess that makes sense, but, like, I never thought you would want to climb a fence, but okay. If you want to climb a fence, you could climb a fence. It was so funny. He was super cute, though. Oh my goodness, he is super cute. And I did not hide those stitches. That's okay. Or those tails. That's alright. Let's see here. I might be able to hide them going the other way. So, where's my wing here? I think I said I have 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have 6. So I need 6 and then 5. Wait. 6 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. 6 and then 5. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so to make this wing, I need to do 4 slip stitches, and this is going to make that very first feather. 2, 3, 4 slip stitches, and yes, for these slip stitches, I need to actually not do the very last slip stitch. And then I'm just going to go into each of these as if they are like I was doing before with the other ones. So that should give me 6, and that does. That gives me 6. Beautiful. All right, so we're just going to go into here, and we're going to start attaching these. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then for these last 3, I'm going to go through all 3 of these, and that's hopefully going to pull these feathers towards the front. Otherwise, they're going to be angled like all the way back, which isn't going to be good. I want them to be pulled slightly towards the front of the wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do slip stitch. That's 1, 2, 3. And then for this 4th one, we're only going to partially do it. All right, and now I need to get 6 of these loops on here. So that's 1. Oh, come on, yarn. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I miscounted somewhere. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I go into the wrong one somewhere? Because there's 2 more here. I don't know why there's 2 more here. We'll go into this one, I think. Whoops, that's only going into part of that loop. 6, okay. And now I just need to figure out where this is. I think it's right here. All right, so we got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3. Okay, and how many of these 5s did I do? I think I only did 2, and then I did 4. Oh wait, is this the... Oh, this is the wonky one. I want this one. Yeah, 2 5s, and then a bunch of 4s until like a couple rows before we swap to 4. Okay. All right, I can do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means now that we're only going to have 1 slip stitch and 2 slip stitch. And then we'll have a partially completed slip stitch. Now I need to count 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need to go into this one. So this is 1. Oh, come on, yarn. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, and then so now we go into this one here. 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2 and 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think after this one, I might do a partial feather. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do a partial feather once we finish this one. So in order to get the feathers to kind of curve with the wing shape, I have to add a partial feather because the outer edge of the feathers is increasing its surface area faster, or it should be increasing its surface area faster than what it is on the inside here. So if I just keep going like this and try to make a right angle with this, this wing is going to end up curving in. So in order to change that, I'm going to add a partial feather. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to pretty much do the same thing for the very edge of this feather. Whoops. 2. And then we're going to partially finish this slip stitch. But this time, I'm only going to do 3 of these side stitches. So that's 2. And then this one is 3. So now I'm going to go back up them. And that should be there. So now when I do this next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2 slip stitches, and partially slip there. Then when I do one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we go find this next stitch, and then we go all the way up, and we complete those 3. Now, when I try to make a right angle, this wing isn't being pulled nearly as far down. Oh my goodness, this is bugging me. I don't have nail clippers with me up here. Oh my goodness. Do I just use scissors? You know what, maybe I have a nail filer? Do I have one? I don't see one. I should get one for up here. I should. I don't have one currently. That's sad. Okay. That's okay. I'll deal with it. Alright, and so like in a couple of these rows later, I'll do another one of those, and that should really help to push this wing out, and will make this one straight, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. These can be a little bit tricky to see sometimes. It does not help that it's dark yarn. Oh, this is almost like, it's brown, but because it's camera, it still doesn't pick it up well. What is that, 5 and 6. So now we'll go here. 2, 2, whoops. 2, 2, and 2, 2, and 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only want 4. I almost started doing 5, and that would not have been right. Oh dear, dear, oh dear. 2. And, whoops. I want to go right there. That's 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we'll go find the next stitch, connect it there, and go up. All right. And like you can barely see, I mean, you can kind of see, like if you're looking, you can kind of see where that feather pops in right in between those two feathers. So this one is a full feather and that's a full feather. And then there's this little itty bitty feather that just pops right in there, right in between those other ones. And again, this surface area, or like this edge is increasing in, it's like surface area, or its length is increasing faster than this length is, which is why we had to add that in. So it's basically like if you think of it like a curve, if you're working with like a round project that you're trying to like keep it flat, you have to do a lot of increases. The only thing that's different is that this isn't necessarily like a circle, so you're not doing like semi-symmetrical. So like if you did a square, you would be doing your increases in very specific spots, and you would keep doing them in those specific spots in order to get the corners. If you're doing a circle, you spread out those increases so that it increases it evenly, which then makes it a circle. You can also do that to make ovals. So if you kind of had all of your increases along two sides, you can kind of turn it into an oval. For this, since we have most of our curve right along here, this is where our increases, quote unquote increases, are going to be, because this is the only curve. Once we get up to the top here, this isn't really curved, so we don't need to do any increases over there. And like by increases, I just mean we just insert a little mini feather. Little mini feather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's geometry. Oh my goodness. We love geometry. Geometry is fun. Or is it trig? I don't know. One of the two. One of the two. Somewhere in there is the maths. We love the maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6. And then we'll go here. Would that be interesting for people to like see like a general shape comparison, like with doing increases? The trick is remembering where you added it so that you can do the same on the other side. Yeah, that's where you fold it and you get your symmetry going so that you can see exactly what it's doing. Oh my goodness, but yeah, I feel that it is a tricky thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that might be a good thing to do at some point, is to like do a comparison between like where, like, what happens when you do increases in different ratios. So like if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you do like increases a whole bunch versus just a few versus like just the right amount. You can get really cool ripple effects if you do excessive amounts of uh increased stitches, or you could end up getting a bowl shape if you don't do enough stitches. Or I mean, I'm saying like excessive as in like if you do a whole bunch of them, which you could absolutely be purposefully doing a whole bunch of increased stitches in order to get the ripple effect. That could be a fun little fancy thing that you add to whatever the project is that you're working on. Or maybe you're trying to make a bowl shape, and so you want to not have as many increases. Or maybe you're trying to make a flat project, and so you want to try to figure out what your little sweet spot is for how many stitches or increases you need to go around to keep it flat. And it's like I try to do it where you can read the stitches. So like I'm reading these stitches as I'm going, and so like I'm looking for where I need to add my next increase, which I might need to here soon. Because but the thing is though that like if you look at it, it's all just math. It's math and angles. So like your stitches naturally want to make a 90-degree angle from whatever row. So like this is technically the row that I'm working across, and this is my stitch. And it's trying to make this right angle. So if you're working on a project and you notice that it's like doing this, and if you want to keep it flat, that means you need to do some increases so that you'll get it back to that 90-degree angle. If it ends up being an acute angle, that means that this is increasing faster than what this is. So if you want to keep it flat, that means you need to do some decreased stitches so that you can get it to be a 90-degree angle again, which is what makes it flat. So like if I were to like wrinkle this up, you'll see that it's an obtuse angle now. So if I wanted to have this like wrinkle effect, that would mean that I would need to do a whole bunch of increases here. Whereas if I want it to be a bowl effect, so if I kind of rotated this around to like make a bowl, you would kind of see that this is starting to make a acute angle, which would mean that I need to do a bunch of decreases. So the yarn will tell you, the project will tell you what it needs to do in order to get whatever the shape is that you want. You just have to figure out how to read it, which could be a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, where am I? I am partway in a slip stitch. Okay, so I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I'm actually going to do my little increase here. I'm going to do the increase. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we'll go here. Slip a stitch, and half a slip. It's not really half a slip, I'm just incompleting a stitch. It's just an incompleted stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one time it's okay to just leave something incompleted. It's for a purpose. It is for a purpose. Okay, what is this? 3? Yeah. 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And so now we go find our next stitch and attach it. Alrighty. And now I shouldn't need to do any more of those increases. I shouldn't need to add an extra feather in there or anything. That should be good. Should be a good. Alright. And I can kind of stretch this out a little bit. I think I probably wanted to do these a little bit closer to this edge. Because this edge, although that's still, if you shape it a little bit, it'll kind of do that. So it was trying to fold up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I made it do what I wanted. You are in control of your project and the yarn. You have control. Alright, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we go find our stitch and connect it all. I'm almost wondering if I want to try to do some type of wings like this for the smaller birds. Because I mean, like, they kind of would fit if I do it just like on a smaller scale. I don't know how it would look on a smaller scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that 4? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know how they would look on a smaller scale. We might have to practice it a couple times. See how it works. See how it works and see how it looks. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I want this one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we can go here. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 3. Okay, and where did I need to do? I think I do a few more of 6s. And then I have not looked at how you did the griffin wings yet. I did want to do that because they looked so cool. You did it where it's I think you did it where it's like you work in, like, it's what's it called? It's double thick. So like it's like you did it in like a circle. So where it's like 2 sides to it type of thing. I think you used like the pico stitches or some type of modified pico stitches across the bottoms of it, right? That looked really cool. They look super cool. 1, 2, 3. I cannot read my stitches. We're going to go back. Then added the feather tips. Okay, yeah. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Yeah, I think I tried. It was one of my first, but not one of my first. One of the earlier wings that I attempted was the double thick ones. It was with one of my simpler 3, 4, 5, 6 simpler wing designs. But on the smaller birds, it was just too thick almost. They were almost too thick. But one thing I did notice with these eagle wings, when I had one of these before I added like the feathers to it. Let me see. Let's just pretend that this is just the feathers without the feathers. Actually I need to fold it this direction real quick. Let's see here. Let's see if this will let me. It looked kind of cool if I make like a second one and just set it right on top, because then it almost looked like there was that overlapping. But that was also because I think it was when I was looking at this wing and I didn't like just the straight rows. I didn't like the straight rows. So then when I had this one and it was the when it was just this part and we just set that right on top, that made it look so much nicer. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. It's very nice. So like, I liked this part. This part was super cool. And then I realized that the other side was flat. Like, it's just flat. And then I was like, we could just do this part, but this stitch, and then go back the opposite way, because then you have the front and the back, and they're already lined up. And it was quite nice. It was quite nice. But yeah, I really like whatever stitch this is. Whatever stitch this is, I like it. It's quite nice. Quite nice. It's like it just looks like feathers. It just looks like feathers. Like you got the where am I at? 4. Okay. You get the rows look like they're the feathers. They look like feathers, and it's quite nice. Quite nice. I like being able to add texture to it, which is definitely something that I haven't really done a whole lot of, is adding texture to my projects, and I kind of want to be able to explore with that. So being able to try out different stitches, it's quite nice. Quite nice. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you just do single crochet for, or singles and increases, or did you use other stitches for your griffin as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I still need to look on Patreon. I keep saying I'm gonna do that, and I don't actually do that. Oh, I need to do that. One of these days I'll get to it. 3, 3. Then I can test out your griffin for you. Used a variety of stitches? Okay. Nice. Yay. Yeah, it's nice to be able to add like little bits of texture in there, just to add a little bit of variety. And there we go. Okay, I think we're gonna go down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still gonna do 4 for these little feathery things. I can always send you a copy too. I have the VODs. Private YouTube. Okay. Easier to watch the video. I don't know if it would be easier to watch the video or to just see the pattern. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think seeing the pattern would probably be easier, because then I could just look up whatever the abbreviations for the stitches are, because I think that's probably going to be the hardest part for me. Is knowing the abbreviations for the stitches, because I don't really read patterns very often. Or figuring out how to do a particular stitch. So it's... Oh, nice! But that's cool. Yeah. 1, 2... 3, 4. Yeah, I think you mentioned that at one point. Which if that's the easiest way to do it, you could definitely try that out. 2, 3, if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, and then we'll go here and attach this. 1, and then that one. Alright, and now, so that's what, 2 5s? Okay, we're gonna do, oh, I just hit my camera again. 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna do one more 5, and then we'll see where we're at after that. 1, 2, 3. And then let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We might actually be able to finish this wing today. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. I've only made 4 wings. It only took me 4 wings to be able to get a wing done in 2 hours. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think I wanted to actually go down to 3. Probably should have been going down to 3 somewhere here, but oh well. Oh well, that's okay. Slip stitch and go here. Okay, and now I think, now let's do another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, we have an ad that's about to start here momentarily. So if anyone needs to grab a drink or grab a snack, or snuggle a cat, it's about to be a good time to do so. Alright, that was, so now I do 3, 2, 3. We'll do slip stitch and a crochet fast in the amount of time it takes to make something. It's always surprising the reason to don't make things a sell. Yeah. Yeah. It can take a bit longer or it could take a bit shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go here. And like the more times you make it, the easier it'll get too. I mean, when I was making the hats, I probably was making like 1 hat every 4 hours when I first started, but like near the end when I was like getting to like 60 plus hats that were made, I was like making them in like an hour and a half. So it does get easier the more times you make it, but you have to make like 50 of them for it to feel like it's making a difference. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna swap to, we're gonna do 4 stitches now. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we'll go here. I was just getting used to a pattern and stitches. If I slow down, would I switch types and sizes of yarn? Ah, yeah. Yeah, if you're swapping the yarn, that can also affect that. Because like it's like you just get into like the motion of things, and then it's super easy. And then if you put any type of just like change in the flow, it just throws everything off. And it's like, I've only been crocheting for like, I don't know, a couple decades. Like it's I think this would be easier by now, right? Like, no, it's not. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, and we're just gonna do 2 of these stitches now. Or 2 chains, half slip, and then we'll go in here. Incomplete stitch. It's not really a half slip, it's just an incomplete stitch. We're just grabbing yarn and just not completing stitches. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. 1 and 2. And we'll go here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll go there. 2, 3, and 4, and boop. 1 and 2. We do that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. I don't know if these ones are really making that much of a difference. I mean, it kind of just gives it just a little bit of a bump to it. Nothing big or anything. I don't know, which I mean the secondary feathers don't really give a lot of a bump to it. Just a little itty bitty bit, so I guess that's okay. I suppose it's okay. What is that? 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. 1 and 2. Partial slip. We've got what, 4 stitches left? Alrighty, we can do this. We can do this. 1, 2. I don't think I'm going to attach these quite yet. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday. We could figure out the best way to attach them. Which might just end up being crocheting them on, because why not? 1 and 2. By crocheting them on, I mean just like, what's it called? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like doing slip stitches across the top row or something. Something like that. Maybe across the bottom. If we do slip stitches from underneath, then you won't see it. Oh, we gotta see if we can add the little pockets to see if we can get these wings to fold. So I want to try a new thing where you can fold the wings so that you can either have it, the bird is having its wings out like it's flying, or you can fold the wings up like it's just perched. We're gonna try to add a little pocket so you can fold up the wings. I'll have to try that. Maybe we'll try that on the 2 with the 2 practice wings that aren't gonna be the actual wings, and then by the time we get to the actual wings, we'll kind of know what we're doing. Maybe. Maybe. 2, 3, 4, There's that one. 1, 2. And partial slip. We go 1, 2. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. 3 and 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boop. 1, 2. Snipper clip. And that is a wing done. Wing done. Alrighty. Well, now we have 2. Ah, I have fuzz. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Okay. That's the wonky wing. Let's look at the less than wonky wing. Why do I have a problem? What happened? Is this the wonky wing? Wait, is this the wonky wing or is this the wonky wing? Oh, no. No, this is the good wing. This is the wonky wing. I thought I made 2, what is that? Left wing, 2 right wings? I was like, what happened? No, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Alrighty. Is this the right wing? I don't know anymore. How do I know? I mean, I guess if I don't know, maybe they're both okay. Oh dear. Okay, this was the wonky wing. This was the wonky one that I decided I was going to redo. Okay, so this one is supposed to be like this. And actually, I could show you guys. So, we're going to take a look over here. Zoop. Oh, we're going to hope I don't break something. Okay, so this is why I was doing those partial slip stitches. So you can see how these, let me get my hook so that this doesn't get all sorts of out of whack. Oh yeah, you go do dinner. Make sure the peeps are fed. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was wonderful chatting. Yeah, we'll see each other again some point. So this is why I was doing the half slip stitches. Because you'll notice that these feathers are very much like pointing up, and like they keep trying to point up. So basically these stitches are being pulled up. They're being pulled in that direction. But when I did the half slip stitches, it pulled these stitches slightly downwards so that they stick straight out. Instead of trying to be pulled up, it pulls them down just slightly to where they stick more straight out. So we have this one, which kind of follows this. It still slightly sticks up a little bit, but I think that's more so because this was a chain stitch. These are chain stitches here. And so they're naturally going to curve towards that chain. But having that half slip stitch here to pull this one back down definitely helped. So you can kind of see down here, I tried one thing right here, which it pulled it too far, which is why it's going in the opposite direction. So you have this one, which is being pushed in this direction. You have this one, which is being pulled too far down this way. So then this one, I went back to what I was doing for these ones. And then these ones down here, I think I started that half slip stitch. So these ones are being pulled straight out. So these line up a bit better with their little feathers. And then these ones up here, these ones all mostly line up with their feathers where they stick straight out. So it's like it's just that little slight thing of not finishing a slip stitch straightens all the feathers. Literally all I did was just not complete a slip stitch, and it fixed the feathers. So now when we look at this one, so these feathers, you can kind of see how they're all being pulled down, and that's because the when I was working, I was going in this direction. So like how these ones, when I was going in this direction, they were being pulled, or really rather they were being pushed in the opposite direction that I was going. So these ones, when I'm going this direction, again, they're being pushed in that opposite direction. So if I were to remake this wing, I would do the same thing where I wouldn't complete that slip stitch, and then that would straighten out all of these feathers. All of these feathers would then be straight, and then I would have straight feathers on both wings instead of just one wing. Whereas if I didn't do that, all of these feathers are going to be pointing backwards, and all of these feathers are going to be pointing upwards, and then you're just going to have two wings. Like if we go back to this one, you're going to have wings that are going in opposite directions. So like all of these ones are being pointed up, and all of these ones are being pointed back, and it would just look a little bit mix-matched. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to remake another one of this one, because this one, it's not too terrible that they're all pointing backwards. They're still lined up well enough that you can barely notice that they're any different than these ones. Like maybe if you were really paying attention, but it's not too terrible. But yeah, we got two wings. So once we add this to our bird, we'll have one wing over here and one wing over here. And yeah, I'm not going to have enough space for this bird, but you know, it'll be like that, and it'll be like that, and it'll be good. Twill indeed be a good. And we gotta get a beak because he looks a little wonky right now. Bird. Alright, I am going to end it here for today. I appreciate everyone that stopped by, even if you were just lurking. It's absolutely wonderful to have all of you guys here. And I hope you guys are enjoying the wing and the wings. We're just winging some wings. It's fine. One of these days we'll fly. Maybe. Maybe not. I probably won't fly, but you know. It'll be fine. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna be back on Saturday. I should be back on Saturday. Yes, I will be back on Saturday. So we'll be live again Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you guys there. We'll be working on trying to figure out how to make pockets so that we can fold the wings up, and probably something like this so that whenever they're on the bird, we can just like fold them up and it'll look like it's a folded feather, and it'll look super, hopefully it'll look super cool. Or you could extend the wing, or you could fold it up. Basically, that's what we're going to try to do. We'll see. We have goals. We'll see how well we accomplish them. But yeah, until then, have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone. And hopefully I'll catch you guys on Saturday. Goodbye!